what is our unique insight and how are we addressing this? I used to work at McKinsey, and most of my work was on sales transformation. I've served probably 3 of the top 5 brokers, a bunch of leading life insurers, PNC players, etc. And these were organizations which had invested heavily, spent about between $2 to $5 million before we came in on rolling out the latest cloud CRMs, right? And saw very little adoption. When we were asked to figure out how to improve sales productivity, we went to dig in what were sellers doing that they could do differently, right? How many meetings do they do? When do they get in touch with the customer? When do they talk to a customer about renewal? And guess what? There was zero information on activity or engagement in these systems. Nobody likes to report. Even with the best intent, no salesperson is going to go back and log in every single call and meeting, right? It's tedious. Secondly, they don't get enough value for themselves out of this. It's good to get their managers off their back, but there's nothing really in it for them because it's not showing them how many of, I'm guessing all of you have CRMs, right? How many of your CRMs actually show how their activity or pipeline is going to impact their commission numbers for this month? It doesn't. Just these 2 dots are not connected, right? So how did we think of this problem statement? For us, the fundamental thesis was the only way you can increase sales outcomes and productivity is to change behaviors. Changing behaviors is what leads to changing of outcomes. Behaviors for sellers starts with what they can earn. That's the reason they are in this job, right? If that information is not linked to everything else you're asking of them, it just doesn't click.